My brother might be a pedophile. What do I do? I don't know for sure, but he has made some very alarming comments and recently got the cops called on him for hanging out in the teen section in the library and not leaving when asked. To complicate things a bit, he struggles with mental health. I think he might be schizophrenic or bipolar. I'm very alarmed because he has been an ESL teacher at an international school in many different countries over the last 10 years and one time shared with me that he has received some accusations for inappropriate behavior while he was in China. He denied it but basically said he had to leave China because of it. I never got the full story or even half of it. And then he will share about having lunch at our local hometown version of Chuck E. Cheese. Alone. As an almost 40-year-old man. He is trying to get another overseas teaching job and I'm so concerned about the access it gives him to kids while he holds a position of respect, authority. What can do to help my brother and protect kids from him? This reminds me of my older brother. He was arrested for molestation years ago, did time and got out for a couple years. We were convinced he was a changed man. He definitely seemed so. We were being stupid. We had found out he had been molesting my niece for 2 damn years and she finally had the courage to tell someone. He was then arrested soon after and he admitted to it. Thankfully he's back in prison now. Don't wait until it's too late. You've seen signs, please take action. My brother was too good at hiding things. Yours doesn't seem very good at it though and it's obvious. Overseas teaching is suspicious. You'll have to talk to him, but I don't know what you'd say. He keeps telling you these stories, so he may want to talk about it also. So you could bring IIT culmination, you know all these stories you've told me, ha. I have a background in anti-human trafficking in Southeast Asia. I can tell you that some countries, Australia for example, will confiscate the passports of those convicted of child sexual abuse to prevent sharing their pedophiles with the rest of the world. And most Western countries will investigate and convict their own citizens for sex crimes against children overseas, including the US, many European countries and Australia. If he does go overseas and you suspect him of acting against children, don't let his location discourage you from reporting him to your country's law enforcement, FBI, AFP, etc. As to your current predicament, if he has a mental illness that is preventing him from taking appropriate care of himself, perhaps consider a call to your state's Adult Protective Services Department. This is just a thought. Is there a therapist, clinic nearby who would treat pedophilia? If he is too ashamed to talk to you about it, maybe he would talk to a therapist. There might be online therapy as well, which might be more appealing to him. See if you can order some ads to his email or home address. Even if he can't change his sexual desires, he could get help finding tools to inhibit himself. Our whole family is desperate for him to go to a doctor and get meds for his schizo, but he is convinced he is being surveilled and that society is the problem, not him. He just got out off a crisis center 2 months ago and it's been another downward spiral since he got out. Crying, so all that say, no, I don't think he is at all remotely ready to accept or address any of his reality. Wow op, these recommendations are fucking terrible. Call Sex Assault Crises Line and ask for guidance. I'm a 45-year-old dude who was repeatedly brutally raped by one of these fuckers between the ages of 7 and 10. Since then I have gone through 30+ years of sheer, unadulterated hell. Drugs, booze, violence, massive self-destruction, suicidal behavior, soul-crushing depression and anxiety, destroyed relationships, lost jobs, you name it. If you think that he's a pedophile, then please, as a broken victim of one of them, I implore you to talk to the police, your family, etc. Please.